Yep, jet lag is sometimes good. Chilly over here. This is the reason why I came here. I wanted to see snow in California. Yeah. Here in Los Angeles. Once again, I have some free time, so I thought that I might answer some of your questions. Probably the first question that I should answer is, why am I in USA again? You know, we got friends over here in Los Angeles and they needed some help. As I'm the guy with a quite flexible job, I came here to help. How's the studio? Well, as you can see right now, I'm away from home for about 3 weeks, so there will be no progress with the studio at the moment, but when I come back I really want to start working on it, and I hope that at the end of March I will be able to move my studio into the new studio. As a kid, was your first aspiration to be a graffiti writer? If not, what was? Actually, I never really dreamed about making a living out of graffiti, but somehow it's a reality now. And the second part of the question, if not, what was my aspiration? I really loved animals when I was a little kid. And when I was a little bit older and I was already doing graffiti, wanted to be a graphic designer or something like that. Can you make a video with your girlfriend? I don't really feel comfortable with involving my friends and my family and my girlfriend in these videos because it's I'm here with how you stay patient. This is a problem. I'm not patient at all. Literally, like, not at all. Like, I'm not willing to spend more than 2 hours on a sketch, and that's just... These crazy awesome artworks are not made in 2 hours. How often do you draw? At the moment, I'm trying to draw every single day. Why don't you move to Los Angeles? You should start with asking me if I want to move to Los Angeles. And the answer is that I really enjoy it over here, but I wouldn't really like to live over here. Have you gotten the cops called when you were young? Yeah, multiple times. Most of the time we left the place before they arrived, but a few times, yeah, they got us, but it was never so serious. Have you imagined your life and graffiti career after 5 years? First of all, I don't really want to have a graffiti career. I want to have more of a artistic career. And when I see myself in 5 years, well, probably I'll be still doing YouTube and social media, but I would love to be more focused on my brand, Doke Company, and probably I would love to be more focused on art. What music do you listen to? This could be artistic style of music, certain albums, etc. I still love Linkin Park. I'm also listening to Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park, who recently released his new album. I listen to Slovak rap music. I like rock music, and probably that's it. Why do you have to be so awesome and cool? Like, geez, let other people be cool. I'm sorry. It's not that easy to be awesome every day, but I try my best. Am I best? Am I awesome? What is your motivation for doing graffiti? Probably my biggest inspiration is to get better. Recently I set a goal to become a great artist this year. So that's what I see as my goal right now. With every single artwork I want to get better and better and better. And for sure my motivation is also to make a living, because I'm making money out of these videos, I'm making money out of my art, so that's a motivation too, for sure. Why you started to show your art to the internet or generally to anyone? Because that's what's art about, it's about sharing. How did you meet your girlfriend? I met her in school. If you had a child, would you let him to do graffiti? For sure I wouldn't say, no, don't do it. But when I imagine a situation that I would ask my kid, what do you want to be when you grow up? And the kid would say, I want to be a graffiti writer. I'm not sure if I would like it. How much time do you lose by filming while painting? Thanks a lot for asking me this question. I can finally complain about this. You know, many times people don't see it, but filming of a... Hi, chicken. She wants to join me on the table. You know, filming a video about making an art piece on a wall is like making two art pieces at the same time. And I have to say that sometimes it is so annoying. It doesn't really take that much time to take the camera, put it somewhere and just film the process, but the fact that you need to think about the position of the camera and that is the camera rolling? Yes, no? Many times I forget to turn on the camera. And do you work every day? How many hours a day? I try to work 5 days a week. I try to keep the weekends without the work, but it's quite difficult when you have a creative job like me because your head is still going and sometimes it is so hard to turn off. And also, my job is basically my hobby, so sometimes I am like, when I draw in the evening on my couch, is that a work or is that a relaxation? And how many hours a day? It depends. Sometimes it is 14 hours a day, sometimes it is like 4 hours a day. It depends on me, which is sometimes awesome, but sometimes it's kind of challenging to be your own boss. Did your parents support your graffiti? They didn't really support it, but they didn't tell me to stop, so basically they supported me. And right now they support me, so it's okay. Have you ever thought you would be so popular with your art? Up to 1,000 fine or 6 months imprisoned or both. I'll take both. Can you see this wall over here? If you tell me 3 years ago that I will have 500,000 subscribers, I wouldn't probably believe you. I still remember the times when I was celebrating 1,000 subscribers. I didn't really have this mindset that, yeah, one day I will be famous. I was just working, and if you ask me right now, yes, I have this idea in my head that maybe I'll be famous all around the world. Right now, yes, but back then, not really. What is the best type of place to graffiti in? I love abandoned places because they have this atmosphere, the walls have atmosphere, they are not boring. But on the other hand, I don't feel that comfortable at these places because you never know what might happen over there. So probably I prefer legal zones. But the best thing is when you get a permission for a wall, it is just for you and you can paint over there on your own. That's the best thing. Ever been to Barcelona? Great street out here, I invite you to come. I've already been there, but thanks. Do you prefer Fortnite or PUBG? I prefer GTA Vice City, boy. Do you sketch every day? Since I have this goal to become a great artist, I'm trying to, but before that, no. I was not sketching at all. When you were into bombing and illegal graffiti, how active were you? I was not so active. I made like maybe 2 bombings. I've done plenty of tags. I've destroyed so many trams in my city. I tried to paint 1 train, which we didn't finish because we got somebody called police on us. And yeah, would you go painting with somebody you don't know, or you go painting just with your friends? For sure, I prefer painting with friends, with people who I know. But on the other hand, I wouldn't know Kipto, I wouldn't know Smo if I don't paint also with strangers. So yeah, I'm open to painting with strangers, but the person has to be interesting for me. Let's get back to the house before something bites me, eats me, or I go into prison because I walk through this fence. Out of all the drawings you made, which one did you like the most? I should probably have one in my mind right now, but I don't have. Most of the time, my most favorite artwork is the last artwork that I created. How's Snow doing? He's doing quite well. He's at home and he's starting to have a typical Shiba behavior, which means that he hates other dogs. That might be quite challenging in the next few months, but yeah, We will overcome it. How tall are you? I'm 183 centimeters or something like that, maybe 85. And if you are from America, put it into inches. I really hate it when I watch American videos and people in these videos use miles and inches and feet and... Do you want to stay YouTube star, or is there a plan B, I guess? I love doing YouTube, but sometimes it is quite overwhelming, and I have to say that I'm thinking about this plan B, about this second thing that I might do, but I'm not just a YouTuber, I'm also an artist, and probably that's what I would love to do. I would love to be an artist. Do you play any video games, and do you prefer PC or console? I don't have any P.O.BOX or Xbox, and I don't really play games. I play GTA 5, sometimes from time to time, and that's it. What is stopping you from doing illegal graffiti? Jesus Christ. If you don't get it, you're just looking at my face. There is my real name in the description of this video. So, yeah, I will probably hit that train tomorrow. It would be a great idea. Do you think art or graffiti is a good job for good life? I always thought that artists are a little bit weird, most of the time depressed people. But right now, when I am an artist, I would say that it is challenging. It is super challenging, but the benefits are worth it. If someone told you to quit graffiti for 1 million, would you do it? No, I wouldn't take it. What's your favorite superhero? I was never really a huge fan of these modern superheroes like Spider-Man, Batman. My superheroes were the characters from Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. Skywalker, Aragorn. What is the thing that you really want to paint but you can't? Basically all the realistic stuff like characters, landscapes, stuff like this. I feel so limited in this area, that's why I practice this stuff a lot. Recently, in which city do you really want to do a graffiti? New York? Probably. How old were you when you started doing graffiti? I was 11. What is the best weather to paint a wall? Yeah, my favorite weather. No wind at all, cloudy day, around 20 degrees of Celsius. And yeah, that's the perfect weather for a painting. Do you like 15 years old Germans? What is your best pickup line? I don't have a pickup line. Why do you hate Fortnite? Because I hate you. Do you think you are a perfect writer? For sure. I'm the best. Alright guys, these were some of your questions. If you have some question that I haven't answered in this video, write it down to the comments below. And yeah, thumb up would be awesome as always. And see you next